Hello and welcome. We are live from Sokoto, the Sokoto state capital, on the services of the Nigerian Television Authority, the largest television network in Africa. We are reaching you from Sokoto, precisely at the Gawon and Nama area venue for the inauguration of the Danchadi road project undertaken by Sokoto state government to link up communities and boost their socio-economic well-being under the leadership of Governor Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto. It is part of activities lined up to celebrate the current state administration and their achievements in the last 12 months. Bashir Ibrahim Nababa is my name, the commentator for this program, and I will be keeping you abreast as events unfold at this memorable occasion. The national anthem has been taken, and now the opening prayer for this event, after which the program will continue in according to the set program.
Allah ka taimaki gwamnatinsa, Allah ka taimaki distinguished senator Aliyu Magatako da mamako, banji Allah ka bashi lahiya ga jikinsa, Allah ka taimaki mai girma His Excellency Tahiru Bafara, Allah ka bashi lahiya ga jikinsa, ka taimaka masa, Allah ka sa ai wannan taron lafiya a ƙarshe lahiya, Allah ka mana zaman lahiya a cikin wannan jiha da wannan ƙasa baki ɗaya, Allah ka ba mu ruwa masu albarka, Allah bukatocin na alkhairi Allah ka san su, Allah ka biya mana. Allahumma ahsin aqibatana fi umuri kulliha wa ajirna min khizyi al-azab al-akhirah. Allahumma izz al-islam wal muslimin wa ajil ash-shirk wa mushrikin wa jami' a'da'in. Allahumma habbib ilayna al-iman wa zayyinhu fi qulubina wa karrih ilayna al-kufra wal fusuq wal isyan waj'alna min ar-rashidin bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
That was the opening prayer for the inauguration of this road infrastructure put in place by Sokoto state government under the leadership of Governor Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto. And this program is being presided over by the former governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Attahiru Dalhatu Bafara Garkwan Sokoto. Yesterday, we had a similar exercise where the former governor of Sokoto State, Malam Yahya Abdul Karim, presided over a similar occasion here in Sokoto metropolis.
Excellency, the former governor of Sokoto State, distinguished Senator Dr. Aliyu Magataka Dawamako, Sarkin Yakin Sokoto, member, Muslim World League, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Engineer Idris Muhammad Gobir, Your Excellency, the former governor of Sokoto State, Alhaji Attahiru Bafara Garkwan Sokoto, the Deputy Speaker, Sokoto State House of Assembly, Kabiru Ibrahim Kore, former Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, Barrister Muktari Shehu Shagari, CFR, members of the National Assembly here with us. I can see Senator Mbaba Domboa, the Chief Judge, the Grand Qadi, the representative of the Sultan, the Secretary of the State Government, Chief of Staff, Government House, Sokoto, members of the Legislature, members of the Sokoto State House Assembly, members of the State Executive Council, senior special assistants, special advisors, other distinguished eminent personalities, a very good afternoon to you all. Your Excellency, we converge on this very important road, two roads, so to say, Danchadi and of course Modiabo roads, built by the Ahmed Ali-led administration. Your Excellency, without taking much of your time, it's now my singular honor and privilege to start by inviting the Sokoto State Commissioner for Lands and Housing, Barrister Nasir Ansoho, to come forward for a welcome address. Honorable Commissioner, sir.
That was the master of the ceremony inviting to the podium the Commissioner for Lands and Survey, for the Commissioner for Lands and Housing, Barrister Nasiru Aliu Dansoho, for his welcome address at this occasion.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa sallallahu ala nabil kareem. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliu Sokoto, Your Excellencies, the two former governors of Sokoto State, distinguished Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Aliyu Magatakar Dawamako, and His Excellency Dr. Tahiru Dalhatu Baparawa Garkuan Sokoto, the Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, Speaker of Sokoto State House of Assembly, Deputy Speaker, the Chief Judge and the Grand Kadi, senior members of our great party APC, Senator Ibrahim Abdullahi Dambaba, Sahabi Isa Gada, the SSG, Chief of Staff, members of the State Executive Council here present, and my senior brother, Alhaji Dalhatu Sidi Mamman. Permit me, before I stand on the existing protocol, to recognize our chairman of the state chapter of the party, Pia Alhaji Sadiq Isa Achida. Ladies and gentlemen, mine is to welcome you here for the commissioning of this road. I would like to just take a few moments to inform our father that your son is not the kind of governors that only contested not knowing what to do. There are governors who come on board, they started thinking what to do with the governors. But your son, from day one, he kickstart. I wish to inform our father that all the roads around Gawanama axis has been reconstructed, rehabilitated. The only last one, which is Moriki Road, Your Excellency, is under construction as I speak with you. Most people do not understand the importance of constructing this type of road. They not only serve as road, but only serve as escape route to the main city of the town. And Your Excellency, Gawanama Road serve as an escape route to the major health institutions of the town, that is Usmanu Danfodio University Teaching Hospital. Your Excellency, people coming from Arkilla, Bodinga axis, even inside the town, have now access road to easily access the Usmanu Danfodio University Teaching Hospital. Your Excellency, I also wish to inform you that as I said yesterday, Insha'Allah, we have something to tell to the public when we come for election and campaign, that you'll be sleeping in your house and you'll be seeing wonders what we are showing or showcasing of what we have achieved so far. I don't want to dance to the drum, but I assure you, as time goes on within the week, you will see wonders what we have achieved so far. Your Excellencies, this is Danchadi Road. And another road, although has already been named, will also be commissioned by His Excellency, the former Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Alhaji Dr. Dalhatu Baparawa. Your Excellency, when you arrive here, you will see how people became so happy when they saw you embarrassing your former colleague. That shows the importance of togetherness. That shows the importance of peace. That shows the importance of making sure that the people of Sokoto State are under one roof. Despite the political divide, but our father maintains that. I know, I need not to tell anybody here that he has maintained that relationship. Your Excellencies, without much watching our time, I welcome you here and I wish you back to your respective destination in peace. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
That was the welcome address by the Commissioner for Lands and Housing, Sokoto State, Barrister Nasiru Aliyu Dansoho. The takeaway from his welcome address is that he said the state government under the leadership of Governor Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto has, before becoming governor of Sokoto State, has a blueprint on road infrastructure. He also underscores the importance of this road that is about to be inaugurated this morning, that it provides an access to the Usman Danfodiyo University Teaching Hospital.
Your Excellencies, our next lineup, our next speaker on the lineup is going to be the representative of the Sultan of Sokoto in the person of the Magazine Rafi Sokoto, Alhaji Ruwanu Bello. Sir.
The representative of Sultan of Sokoto and President General Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs is now called upon to deliver his address.
Governors of Sokoto State, Dr. Alimad Gabamoko, and the Sokoto, the Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, and all other distinguished participants, please extend the support. And some of his enemies to continue to thank Allah for allowing this government to execute more meaningful projects for the benefit of our citizens. We shall continue to pray for you more and more. We pray for you for better life in your office. We wish you good luck and best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was a brief remark.
That was a very brief remark by the representative of Sultan of Sokoto, Ruwanu Bello, the Magaji Rafin Sokoto, who indicated readiness of the Sultanate Council to always pray and support the state administration to deliver more on the dividends of democracy to the people of Sokoto State.
Alhaji Ahmed Aliyu, gwamnan gobe da yardar Allah. Ba mu canza gida, ba za mu bar gidan ka ba mu ba za mu bi ba. A sakwata ba mu ba balami rubun gwamna. Ahmed Alishi zancen kadan mu ba kuri'a a APC. Ba mu canza gida, ba za mu bar gidan ka ba mu. Ba mu gane wani ba ne kira mu amsa mu.
As we await the next speaker, the
Governor of Sokoto State, Alhaji Dr. Alhaji Bafaragar for Sokoto. But before that, it's now my singular and privilege to invite His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Ahmed Ali Sokoto, to be on the podium to address this gathering, after which we would invite His Excellency, the former Governor, Alhaji Bafaragar, for the commissioning of these two roads project. Your Excellency, sir.
The Governor has been invited to the podium to deliver his address to this all-important gathering. is part of activities to mark the 1 year in office of the current administration in Sokoto State. And the inaugurations of projects have been coming since on the 28th of May, which commenced with the inauguration of the Hajj terminal completed by Sokoto State government and subsequent projects executed and inaugurated yesterday by the former governor of Sokoto State.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على نبي الكريم. Our leader in the state, the former governor and the Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Aliyu Magatakardawa muku sarkin yamman Sokoto, sarkin yakin Sokoto. Members of the National Assembly here present, the former governor of Sokoto State, Alhaji Attahiru Alhatu Bafarawa Garkuwan Sokoto. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, Honorable Idris Muhammad Gobir, the former Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, Barrister Mutari Shehu Shagari, His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, adequately represented here by Magajin Rafin Sokoto, the Deputy Speaker of Sokoto State House of Assembly and members of the Sokoto State House of Assembly, the chairman of our great party APC and Turakin Achida, Chief Judge and the Grand Kadi, members of the Sokoto State Executive Council, SSG, Chief of Staff, Head of Service, Special Advisors, and Senior Special Assistants. Our party elders in the state, I have seen distinguished Senator Ibrahim Dambaba, Ambassador Sahabi Isa Gada, Colonel Moy Isa retired, and Alhatu Sidi Mama Asrakawa. The district head of the Ndummahe, Alhaji Mahmoud Shehu Yabo, our religious groups, captain of industries, our team youth in the state, members of the press, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. All thanks are due to Allah, the highest, for making it possible for us to witness another history day in which we have gathered to commission 2 more new constructed roads. This is in continuation of our commission of various people-oriented projects which have so far executed to our people. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the political will to redeem some of our campaign promises earlier made to our citizens. Be rest assured that by the grace of Allah, we would gradually turn this state to be one of the best states in the Federation. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2 roads we are about to unveil this morning had been feeder roads for over 3 decades. Despite their importance to the socio-economic well-being of communities living along them, we therefore deem it necessary to construct them so as to give these communities a befitting comfort and a sense of belonging. The contracts for the construction of the 2 roads were awarded to 2 indigenous companies, ZBCC Nigeria Limited and SWAT AGA, to the tune of 717,034,313 naira. And the jobs are ready for use to our purpose, and we appreciate the 2 companies for the quality job and completion of the project within the time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, road constructions, as you all know, facilitates and enhance economic growth to every community. And as a serious government, we have awarded several roads contract for both within and townships and across the 3 senatorial zones of the state. It is our intention to transform the state and make every village or town easily accessible. I'm happy to inform you that most of these roads have been completed, while a number of them at a various stage of completion. And inshallah, very soon, more road projects would be awarded to connect our villages and towns. At this juncture, let me call on Gawanama communities and those surrounding them that to use these roads to avoid any act that could destroy this huge investment made for them by this administration. You are expected to safeguard the project in the same manner you care for your personal belongings. You shall know that all public structures are yours, so utilize them with utmost care. On our part, we will continue to execute projects that have direct bearing on the lives of our people. We therefore solicit for your continued support and prayers in that regard. My distinguished audience, I now have the honor and the privilege to invite the former governor of Sokoto State, His Excellency Alhaji Attahar Alhatu Bafarawa, Garkun Sokoto, to come forward and deliver his address and commission these road projects. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyil karim. Jagoranmu jagoran APC a jihar Sokoto, distinguished senator Aliyu Magatakardawa muku sarkin yamman Sokoto, sarkin yakin Sokoto, tsohon gwamnan jihar Sokoto Alhaji Attahir Alhaji Bafara garkuwan Sokoto, mai girma mataimakin gwamnan jihar Sokoto, tsohon gwamnan jihar Sokoto barista Mutari Shehu Shagari, shugaban jam'iyyar APC na jihar Sokoto, mai alfarma sarkin musulmi wanda magajin rafi ke wakilta, kwamishinoni masu ba da shawara, dattijan jam'iyyar APC, chief judge and grand kadi, dattijan wannan jam'iyya, sauran jama'a baki daya, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Dukkaninku ina cewa amincin Allah ya tabbata a gare ku, a gare mu kuma baki daya. Dukkanin godiya da yabo sun tabbata ga Allah madaukakin sarki, mai kowa mai komi, mai wanda ya so ga wanda ya so kuma a lokacin da ya so, wanda cikin yadda ta da amincewa ta ya ba mu rai da lafiya da ƙarfin gwiwa har muna nan muna zuba ma al'ummar jihar Sokoto ɗimbin ayyuka. Babu ko shakka yau wata rana ce da muka taru a wannan shiya ta gawan nama domin ci gaba da ƙaddamar da waɗannan ayyukan alheri da muka gabatar a cikin shekara ɗaya na wannan gwamnati. Kamar yadda kwamishinan gidaje da hilaye ya faɗa, muhimmancin hanyoyi ya fi ananata. Idan wuri ya samu hanya ingantatta, to darajar wuri ita ba za ta ƙara ingantuwa. Al'ummar da ke wannan yanki kuma za su samu kyakkyawar ingantuwar rayuwa. Kamar yadda bayani ya gabata, a halin yanzu dukkanin titunan da a shiyar gawan nama ba wani titi ɗai da ba a sake shimfiɗawa ba, wanda ya rage titi mai ɗauke da sunan garin Moriki, kuma shi ma an bashe shi, kuma da yadda Allah za a kammala shi nan da kwana 2 masu zuwa. Ina son amfani da wannan dama in yi kira ga mazauna wannan shiya da su sani cewa wannan aikin nasu ne, da kudi al'ummar jihar Sokoto aka aiwatar da shi. Ya zama wajibi gare su yi tattalin shi kamar yadda suke tattalin ayyukan da sun kasa kudin aljihunsu suka aiwatar. Gwamnatin jiha ta yi amfani da kason kudin da take samu da gwamnatin tarayya da kuma kudin da take samu na kudin shiga na jiha domin ta tabbatar da cewa ta aiwatar da waɗannan hanyoyi. Saboda haka ba za mu rungume hannuwa ba mu ga cewa waɗannan kuɗi na al'umma sun ta a banza. Kamar yadda faɗa, kamfuna 2 kuma kamfunan wannan ƙasa tamu ta Najeriya su ne suka aiwatar da wannan aiki na alheri, kamfanin ZBCC da kuma kamfanin SWAT AGA, a kan kuɗi naira miliyan 711,034 da naira 313. Kuma ina musu godiya kwarai da gaske kan ingantaccen aiki da suka yi da kuma ƙara aiki a cikin lokaci. 'Yan uwana al'ummar jihar Sokoto, ina son in shaida muku ɗaya daga cikin alƙawalan da ni lokacin yakuwan neman zaɓe na cewa jihar Sokoto za ta canza a haɗa kai da wannan gwamnati domin mu gina sabon jihar Sokoto wadda tana iya fafatawa da kowace jiha a faɗin tarayya. Wannan alƙawalin ya ɗauki hanya na cika da yadda Allah. Za mu ci gaba da yin hanyoyi a gundumominmu, ƙauyukanmu da ƙananan hukumominmu da yadda Ubangiji ba da daɗewa ba. Ina son daga ƙarshe in yi godiya ta musamman ga jagoran wannan tafiya da al'ummar jihar Sokoto, musamman malaman addini kan addu'o'in da suke ma wannan gwamnati. Ba wata nasara da za mu samu ba tare da addu'o'i ba, ba wata gwamnati da ke ci gaba ba tare tana samun haɗin kai daga al'ummata ba. Ina godiya ƙwarai da gaske, muna tabbatar muku da cewa da yadda Ubangiji za mu ci gaba da bungulo muku ayyukan alheri. Daga ƙarshe ina son yi amfani da wannan dama domin in gayyaci mai girma gwamnan da ya gabata kuma garkuwan Sokoto Alhaji Attahiru Alhatu Bafarawa domin ya gabatar da jawabinsa tare da kuma ƙaddamar da waɗannan ayyuka na alheri. Na gode ƙwarai. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
That was Governor Ahmed Ali Sokoto, and briefly he said what his government is doing is in fulfillment of his campaign promises. And he said the two roads gulfed the state coffers over 711 million naira. Said that government is determined to provide more road infrastructure across the state to enhance their living conditions.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Your Excellency, the former Governor, and also the distinguished Senator, Alhaji Ali Mugatagandwamoko, Sarkin Yaman Sokoto, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, the Speaker, Chief Judge, Grand Danchadi, the representative of His Eminence the Sultan of Sokoto, the former Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, Ali Motari Shagari, and the rest of every personality here. I want to welcome you. I'm here to commission a project, the road which constructed by His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Ahmed Ali Sokoto. Your Excellency, I want to thank you very much for finding me worthy to come and participate for your 1-year anniversary of commissioning projects. If you have invited me for any ceremony, I will not have accepted the invitation to come. Your Excellency, in 2015, when the former Governor Aminu was elected, by then he was in APC, I wrote him a complimentary letter, even though I'm from PDP. Immediately, 2023, when they announced you the elected governor of Sokoto State, I wrote to the same letter. As a former governor who left office 17 years ago, I always go with Sokoto in my heart, and I'm committed to my state. Your Excellency, for inviting me to come to commission this project is something that shows that, yes, you are mature enough to be a leader. And For me, not accept your invitation, I will have become a bald elder statesman. It's a must for me to accept your invitation. Because we want to give you support to build this our dear state. It takes only one time to have a governor. We can't have two governors. And nobody brought you to be a governor of the state but Allah. So whoever said that he won't fight what God has done, that's his own problem. For me, Your Excellency, provided you are committed to serve Sokoto State people, I'm committed to support you. We have to bring peace and stability to our dear state so that you can be able to govern the state well. This is what people want to see. Good projects for their own benefit. So since you started just 1 year, you started this project, I think you are committed to fulfill your campaign promises, as you have earlier said. And for doing that, as I have said, when it's come to promote Sokoto, we leave politics aside. And at my own age, I think I deserve to remain my position as a leader, as a father of the state. Your Excellency, once again, I want to thank you for inviting me for this wonderful project to be commissioned. And I have said, I will continue to support you for your commitment to serve the Sokoto State people. If you fail, we fail. If you succeed, we succeed. The roads you have consulted is something that someone needs to leave a legacy. When you leave a legacy, go away, your legacy will always remember you. Even if the people forget you, your project will remember you. So continue to do your project and then forget about whatever anybody is going to say is normal. When you leave office, you drive yourself, you see what you have done, you always feel happy and you will remain to be happy forever. Your Excellency, once again, thank you very much for inviting me to commission this project. Mai girma gwamnan jihar Sokoto, Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto, mai girma tsohon gwamna kuma sabin sanata kuma sarkin yamman Sokoto, Alhaji Ali Magatakardu Amako, mataimakin gwamnan jihar Sokoto, Grand Danchadi, Speaker, Chief Judge and Grand Danchadi, sauran jama'a waɗanda ba a suna su ba su mana gafara, assalamu alaikum. Ina godiya ga Allah maɗaukakin sarki da ya kama wannan rana ta ƙaddamar da ayyuka na shekara ɗaya da gwamna Ahmed Aliyu ya yi. Kuma ina godiya ƙwarai da ya gayyace ni in zo in ƙaddamar da wannan bikin buɗe hanya cikin ayyukan da ya yi. Babu shakka na gode mashi ƙwarai da ya gayyace ni in zo in wannan in tanya shi murna na aikin da yi. Kamar da ni ce 2015 2015 sadda Aminu Tambo ya zama gwamna yana APC yana PDP, amma ana announcing cewa shi ne gwamna, na rubuta mai takarda ina mashi murna kafin ma ya dawo PDP. 2023 Ahmed Aliyu ya zama gwamna, shi ma ana faɗin shi ne na rubuta mai takardar murna ina yi mashi murna. Na ɗauki wannan mataki a matsayina na cikin dattijan jihar Sokoto, kuma tsohon gwamna da ya yi shekara 8 na mulkin jihar Sokoto. Na ga bai kamata ba in shiga siyasa ko in sa siyasa ga harkokin rayuwata. Yau shekara ta 70 na an shi boarding pass, jirgi kawai nake jira an yi delay. So ban ga dalilin da zai sa ba in sa in shiga harkar gama siyasa wadda na san shekara ta 48 ina yin ta. Duk shekara ko aikin tura shekara 32 aka yi a bari, to ni shekara ta 48 ina yi. Alhamdulillahi wannan yaƙi da na yi shi ya kawo mu yau kowa samu 'yancin shi, kowa na iya zama gwamna in jama'a na son shi. Saboda haka na a shiga ita ka nazo, kuma ina godiya da ka bani wannan girma. Wurin siyasa daban, wurin kuma tunanin yadda a yi jiha ta ci gaba. Ni a koyaushe guri na ya za a yi Sokoto ta wuce da ta haki haka. Ban da wani guri, ban da wata makoma wadda ta yi jiha ta Sokoto. Saboda haka duk wanda ya zo ce zai yin aiki, wallahi zan bi shi. Saboda siyasa ana yin ta don ci gaban al'umma. Ni kuma ina cikin masu ganin cewa ina son jihata ta ci gaba. In lokacin siyasa yi, a yi siyasa. In lokacin aiki na taimakon jama'a ya yi, a taimaka mu wanda Allah ya ba. Saboda haka ina kira gare ku mutanen Sokoto, a taimaka ma gwamna Ahmed Aliyu ya ci gaba wannan aiki. In lokacin zaɓe ya taho kuma za a yi auna shi a ga abin da ya yi, jama'a su yanke hukunci. Ni har yanzu ina cikin siyasa amma ta daban. Dan PDP ne sosai, ba ja da baya, amma yan ka zo kuma wurin raya jihar Sokoto ina gaba. Saboda haka mai girma bauna, ina maka murna da ka ɗauko wannan mataki na gyaran jihar Sokoto, kuma insha Allahu duk abin da mutum ya niyya Allah zai cika mashi ne shi ta gari. Ina fatan Allah ya ƙara ba ƙarfin gwiwa ka ci gaba da aiki da ka fara. Na gode kwarai, Allah ya saka da alheri.
That was the speech by former governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Attahiru Dalhatu Bafara Garkon Sokoto, who reiterated his commitment to always support the governor, provided his intention is to serve and to improve the well-being of people of Sokoto. And now they are heading to the ribbon to officially flag off these two roads, Danchadi and off Danchadi Road here in Sokoto Metropolis.
As I have said earlier in my speech, I want to thank you for inviting me to commission this road today, 1st June, or 1st June 2024. And also I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give you more energy and more courage to continue the good work you have started. And I want to appeal to our people to maintain this road. The government has done its own. It's left to the people to maintain it. Therefore, by the grace of God, I want to commission this road. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This Danchadi Road project was initiated and executed by administration of His Excellency Ahmed Ali Sokoto, PhD, FCNA, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, and commissioned by me, His Excellency Dr. Bapara Garfon Sokoto, on Saturday, 1st June 2024. Thank you. DJ.
Now the two roads have officially been delivered and now unveiled for use of motorists and residents of this area, which is meant to improve transport as well as their economic activities. It is one or two among the many roads projects executed by Sokoto State Government in the last 12 months. And more of these projects, as the governor said, are going to be they are going to be commissioned very soon as the contractors handling such projects completed their work. And from all indications, this program has come to an end here at the Gawon and Nama area in Sokoto metropolis, the seat of the Caliphate. As you can see on your screen, there is a sense of anxiety and excitement on the part of people that have gathered here to witness this all-important event. And it is at this juncture that we wrap up this live broadcast on the inauguration of Danchadi and of Danchadi Roads project executed by Sokoto State Government. On behalf of my colleagues in the OB, I am Bashir Ibrahim Nababa, wishing you a wonderful weekend.